Mark here. Bought another watch lot from eBay. Just arrived a few minutes ago, so I'm going to be taking a look at that. And when I post the video, I'm going to be putting in the unboxing playlist. So I've started making playlists. So if I have, say for example, over 3 of a certain watch type, for my benefit and make it easier for anybody who wants to see where it is. So for example, Omegas, Seikos, Tissot, all the different brands, Elgin, whatever it is, I put them in playlists. And for me it's easier because I get to see if I want to look up another watch, I just go into the playlist. And I know it's hard because just within the past 3 months I have added over 100 videos, and digging through all of that stuff, I know I don't like to do it, so I'm assuming other people don't like to do it as well. And I just figure that if you're interested in, say, Bulova, then you can just kind of go into the playlist, pick Bulova, instead of digging through all of the over 100 plus videos that are in there. Because I know that some of my later stuff, people will start watching it right away, but some of the first stuff that I ever did, some of the earlier stuff, is still doesn't really have that many views. Just they don't change. All right, here we go. Got the thing opened. I have an idea. I know it's in here. I just don't know the condition. And I also, on the same day that I ordered this box set, I ordered another one, but that was in Florida just before the hurricane hit. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get here. Okay, so that says Tradition. Shit, I should have brought my case opener because I kind of want to look inside of some of these and I don't want to dull my knife. Okay, so there's a Tradition. I also don't want to cut myself. All right, so I got it. Let me see if this is a pin lever. It's hard to see through the thing here, so you have a feeling this is going to be a pin lever. It doesn't really want to come out now, but you can see how the case is held on with those little tabs. That's kind of an indication. That's the way Timex does it, or did it. So let me zoom in a little bit. Or not, what is that? New Haven. Well, let me do something here. That's New Haven. I thought there was a Tradition in here, but maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. That really wasn't one that I was interested in. Okay, we got a Benrus 3-star. I remember that, self-winding, and this is stainless steel. So let me give it a good jingle here. That's not a good sign. I'm looking for the second hand to move. A whole lot of stuff that's not a good sign. I'll wait to open that one up. Series open through crystal. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-piece stem, or a single-piece case. And it looks like the crystal's cracked, so that's going to need a new crystal. Alright, let's see, there's the other Benrus. Let's give this a little... No! Don't tell me every single one of these is going to need a balance. Open through crystal again. Let's see, that's 3051. Did I pick up the right one? No. What series was this? 7021. 3051. Alright, so we're not off to a good start. Hopefully, if it needs balance, I'll have a crystal. Okay, it's winding. I think it did say 4 of them work. All right, so that one seems to be working. And then of course, like I always do after I get the thing cleaned up, working, I'll do one of my little videos on them if I can get them working. That one does not have a name. The name came off, all stainless steel. You take a look at this. Back is loose. That's, I'm not going to be able to see what went in. The balance is good. You can see it move. So it doesn't have a broken balance staff. That looks like that's going to be a parts, because there really isn't a whole hell of a lot I can do with that. Okay. Another mess. Let's check that one. Nothing. Let me see if I can pop that open with my fingernail. There's a little tab. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Well, that's fine. Well, I want to see what kind of movement is. I meant to bring my case opener in here, but forgot. If you don't want to come out, then we're not going to force you out, and I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to have to pry that one out. So anyway, that looks like it's going to be something that is a movement. You see the case. Odds are, even if I do find a movement, it's a Bulova. I'm not going to have a dial for it. But Bulova is good movement to have, because I have a bunch of Bulovas. Here, let me grab this one. Princeton? Oh. I don't know. 21 joules though. Unbreakable mainspring. And it is ticking. Okay. What's going on right here? It's going to be... Oh, that's on the... Is that on the crystal? I don't know. I'm going to have to take a look at this. It's kind of hard because I'm looking through the screen and I'm not looking with a loop or anything. It's coming off there. It's dirty. It's running. Okay. Is that German? Let me see. Germans like to do that kind of crap. Let me see what it says at the bottom. Nothing. All right, so I'm going to have to look into that. Mainspring. A lot of times when you see unbreakable mainspring, it's usually going to be a cheap pin lever piece of crap, but all right, we got an Elgin here. And there it goes. Obviously the dial is going to need to be replaced. An odd looking back for an Elgin, but I think somebody's already been into all of these. It did come from Pennsylvania, and there are a lot of watchmakers up in that. Whoa, geez. Yeah. It's running though. I mean, I don't know what I can do with that plate. Hopefully that'll come off. What is that? 885, 845. Well, I'm going to have to see what caliber movement that is. I mean, that's what they say, but it's probably something else. Looks familiar enough that I may have one of those. Let's see. And, ooh, Bulova. Rust. Look at those hands, they're just complete rust. Waterproof my ass. All right. Yeah, I want to see if that movement's all torn to shreds. Well, let me see. Second hand move. Second hand is moving. So the balance is good. It's just you can see that those hands are just complete rust. Again, I'm doing this through my screen and I don't want to cut myself. Yeah, this is not working. So, or not working out for me trying to open that one up. So that one I'm going to have to take a look at. And Chronodron. Windomatic. Chronotron. Swiss Hong Kong. Swiss movement, Hong Kong made dial. Let's see what the back says. Let's take a look at that. What does it say? It says Windomatic, except that's a pin lever. You can see that ballot fork right there. There's no jewels in there. 1 jewel. There's the 1 jewel right there. That's the jewel. Yeah, so this is essentially a piece of crap that's working. I don't see this one being part of my collection. This is one that I'm gonna say bye-bye. It's not a bad looking watch though. Chronotron Electric. All right, what else do we have in here? I think there should be 11. And let me see, 2, 8, 10. Yeah, all right, so this is the last one. That's the Tradition. Okay, check the mains or the balance. Nothing moving in the second hand. It says ultra thin. Tradition ultra thin. Oh, geez. I had one that was hinged once before, and that was kind of coming off in that, but it was just kind of stuck. So that's an A-Shield 1525, 1526. These, I just did a, now the balance is moving. I just did a video on one of these. That was in the Waltham 25 Joules. And if you look at that, you can see that bridge for the main gear train says 17 joules, but there was a plate on that. I'm pretty sure this was the same 1525, 1526. And this was the same movement, and then there was just a plate that said 25 joules with Waltham Watch Company on it. So yeah, that's the same movement. It's just that doesn't have the plate to give it those extra joules. Now, all right, let me put this back in. I'll put everything out. In front. If I can get it in there, let me. put it back in the case, and kind of shuffle everything. Nope. Ooh, you gotta zoom out. Gotta zoom out more. Yeah, the stuff that's stainless steel is the stuff I'm mostly interested in. Obviously that Chronotron isn't gonna do me any good. Alright, so that was, I think, total about, with shipping, came out to about $160 for 11 watches. I think I broke that down, and that was about $15.50 each. And especially the two Benris here, if I can get those working. They're going to stay in my collection, but I think that those ought to make up for the price because they are both all stainless steel. Of course, I got to see what the problem is. You know, hopefully it's just the balance is kind of overbanked or kind of gone over. You know, the roller jewels managed to go past the pallet fork and is just kind of stuck in that, kind of like that Elgin, that kind of cool looking Elgin with the mirror dial almost. And so hopefully it's something like that. Anyway, all right, so those are the watches that came in my latest eBay watch lot. All right, click subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.